I think in an industry where so often we're seeing the same stories of here's a person who killed a person, here's a person who killed a bunch of people, just straightforward crime, crime, crime. I think Killer Lies is going to be really exciting for audiences because it's a chance to take a step back and examine the world and live in this world of true crime, but from a completely different perspective of really what are we as the audience a part of, and what happens to those who were part of all of these true crime series that we love. And at the heart of that all is a absolutely unrepentant con man. And so I do think this combination of true con artist and true crime almost universe mashed together is going to be really different for audiences and something that they enjoy watching.
For my part, I think that there's no, I would say there's no crime in this one. It's not really a true crime show because there's no crime. Most people will think that because he didn't kill anybody. We had people saying that maybe he's a killer, which is completely preposterous. But there's people don't even consider that he committed a crime because there's nobody. There's nobody got killed, but there is no death, no bloody victim, according to them. But there are people who were conned out of their money. You had people who believed in him for everything and who based their studies on him and everything. And also the way he conducted himself and said nasty jokes that were really repulsive and things like that. All for that, for me, is a crime. You don't need a bloody victim to have a crime. As soon as somebody is wronged, for me, it's a crime. But indeed, this crime doesn't begin with, this day, this person died. Let's check who killed her or him, and you follow the investigators. That's not how it works in this show, and that makes it stand completely aside of everything we've seen before. And that's why I think it's going to be really interesting to watch. Since the beginning of time, crime and gore and murder and blood are fascinating people because it's the evil part of the human soul that is revealed through those. And people like to also be able to say, it wasn't me who was killed somehow. I'm not the victim, so I can just read and put the book and forget about it. I'm safe. But the point is, the human soul is so dark that I think that nobody will ever get to the bottom of how dark it can be. And here it really shows. Okay, he didn't kill anybody, but he used the words of a victim against her, which is completely violent in a way I can even start to describe. He used the confession she made to him through a victim group to publish a book who gave all the details of her aggression. So, well, people have somehow the public is also at fault in this case because they want nasty little details. They want nasty little crunchy details, blood, gore, and stuff. And here he gave them what they wanted, and that was pushed him to go further and further and further, probably. And but it has always been that fascination, and it will probably never stop, unfortunately.
I hope that people think about their own relationship to true crime entertainment differently when they watch this. It's not to say that we shouldn't consume or make true crime content, but it is to say that I hope people, as they watch the series, can watch it with a more discerning eye and can understand and really respect the victims that are involved in these stories, and also ask the tough questions of the people we're holding up as experts in this space. Don't just trust someone because they've said they've done something. Really ensure that the people we are holding up as experts have put in the work and are honest and are good journalists about how they are talking in this industry, because I think that's so important.
What I want people to think about when they finished watching this series is, well, now I will probably look at the things like with a more critical eye. Check the facts that are given to you. Don't swallow all whole the thing that are said to you. Always keep a critical eye, and please, please, by all means, think. Use your brain, your common sense. There were clues all about the lies of Stéphane Bourgoin. It was, if it was obvious to some of us, it should have been obvious for everybody. I mean, when somebody told you 4 different stories about the way how his companion, wife, slash girlfriend, slash best friend, slash whatever got killed, and the 4 stories are different, there's something going on. And here, everybody swallowed it without asking any question. Please, please, people, be critical about what you hear, what you see, what you read. That would be a big step forward.
Luckily, in my role, I get to work across all the Condé Nast brands. So we are so excited about New Yorker studios and Killer Lies coming out. But we are also equally as excited about incredible projects that we have coming out in September for Vogue Studios, a project called In Vogue the 90s, as well as upcoming projects we have for Vanity Fair Studios and GQ Studios. So you'll see a lot more incredible storytelling on the screen from the pages of the different Condé Nast publications in the coming months.